Well, good morning everybody. Welcome to day number 4 of our Colorado Trail through hike. Wow, 10,250 feet of elevation, just leaving camp. It's around 5:30, 6 a.m. Cold this morning. It isn't freezing, but it's barely above freezing. Maybe 1 or 2 degrees Celsius, that's about it. Beautiful morning. Wow. Yeah, day 4. So we're 50 miles or 80 kilometers in. What's today gonna bring? I'll let you know better at the end of the day. You'll experience it as well as I do, and at the same time I do, because we're vlogging everything that we can. Hey, wow, welcome to my world. Welcome to the Colorado Trail. Let's lay down some miles this morning. So we're still skirting this beautiful meadow this morning. It's called, I believe it's called, the 6 Mile Meadow. And it's just so beautiful. Now the sunlight's on it. Take a look, see. Gorgeous. Very much of what I thought Colorado, Nebraska, Dakota, those kind of places. Very much what I thought those kind of places would be like. The morning goes well. So yeah, it's day 4. Right now we're at around 10,500 feet of elevation. So you notice that for sure. But the day goes well so far. Carrying about 1.5 liters of water, not my normal 2.5. There's been several water sources so far, so it's not an issue at the moment. Anyhow, saves a little bit of weight. Plus my food bag, well, it's getting down a little bit, so that's saving me a little bit of weight. Still a heavy pack. A little bit boggy through here. You know, watch how I step. Yeah. Whoa, lots of mud here. Okay, yeah, it's just a natural spring coming up out of the ground there, creating lots of mud and bog and so on. Oh. The trail ahead. Hey guys, well, a little update. Yup, breathing heavy. I'm not sure of the elevation right now, maybe 10.5, something like that. But just finished a little bit of climbing again. So that really does take it out of you. However, the day goes really well. I'm about 9 miles in at about 10 a.m. That's around, would that be 15 kilometers maybe? Something like that. Yeah, heading to the Kenosha Pass trailhead, I think. And if I do that, that'll give me around a 21.5 mile day. 32, 33, 34 kilometers. That'll be my longest day on this trail so far. So I'm just giving you a little bit of an update of how things are going on the Colorado Trail on day 4. Whew. You certainly notice the elevation. No doubt about that. Let's take a look at this trail. We're back in the forest, and right now we're on a flat section. Beautiful trail though, just gorgeous. Sun's up, of course, and there's still a significant heat in the sun. I just chatted with one of the other guys that started the same day I did. His trail name's Frodo, and he just told me he's getting picked up this evening by a friend and he's taking a 0 tomorrow. But he just told me, speaking to the friend, that we're looking at 3 days of solid rain. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe letting up a little later on the Sunday. That is going to be a real challenge, of course. Tomorrow we have the Kenosha Pass to navigate. It's always better to do something like that in better weather. I think it's going to go up to 11,000+ feet, 12,000 going over the Kenosha Pass. Man, getting some views out there. Oh my goodness. Hope you see those views in the GoPro. Wow. Anyhow, so yeah, just a little bit of an update how day 4 is progressing. Jasper here. Thank you so much for joining me, by the way. I am so glad you are with me here. You're with me on the trail. Whether I'm hiking alone or I'm hiking in a tramily, I'm always hiking with you guys. And I really, really, really enjoy, look forward, and appreciate that. I really do. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys away, save a little bit of electricity, because out here electricity is a commodity for sure. Okay, talk to you in a bit. There are several campsites I can pick for tonight, and the Kenosha Pass trailhead would be great. But before that, if I don't make it, because it's still quite a distance, and it's now 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and keep in mind, 10,500 feet of elevation is playing a toll. Slows me down a lot. Quite often in the climbs, you're always gasping for air. Not bad on a descent or flat like I am now, and that's when I choose to kind of fire up my GoPro and chat with you folks. Anyhow, we have a plan. A little bit of an update. I have booked 2 nights in Breckenridge. So what that means is I am taking a 0 in Breckenridge. I have booked Sunday night and Monday night at the Bivy Hostel. I got the least expensive hostel accommodation, which was $39 US a night, $44 US with tax. I don't know, 55, whatever it is, 55 Canadian dollars a night with tax. And I have it for 2 nights, so I can spend a little bit of time, resupply, do my laundry, have a good bath, rest, explore a little bit, Breckenridge, Frisco, Dillon maybe. Go to the REI in Dillon, pick up some butane, and then Tuesday morning, bright and early, carry on along the trail. So that's the plan. Now, today is still Thursday, so I've planned a few days ahead. I think in Breckenridge, you almost have to do that simply because the hotels are very expensive and the hostels get filled up very, very quickly. And then about rain for the next 3 days. That means all the hikers will probably come in from the mountains, off the trails, and go into the hostels. So I jumped the gun and I got my accommodation sorted. That's fine. So if I do make it to the Kenosha Pass trailhead today, that will give me 2 16.5-mile days. 2 16.5-mile days to reach Breckenridge, which is just fine. Okay. Wanted to fill all you guys in on what's going on today. My camp for the night. Oh, it's a little windy up here. We're a little over 10,000 feet. Beautiful little camp spot. There's a little fire pit, but there's a fire ban in Colorado, so there's no fires allowed. Underneath a spruce, a pine tree. But what really inspired me to pick this campsite was, well, several reasons. I'm tired, been a long day. It's nearly 6 o'clock, and take a little look at my view. Just a little peek at my view. Absolutely amazing. Oh yeah. What a beautiful, beautiful spot. So, where am I? Let me see. I am 3.2 miles to go to get to the Kenosha Pass trailhead. So, I was pushing to get there. There is a paid campground there, and they have water and so on. But you know what? I have enough water for tonight for dinner. When I saw this, I thought, you know, it's beautiful. Granted, it's a little windy, it's a little exposed, but I am sheltered a little bit in those trees, see? Hey, I think it's gonna be fine. So I'm just looking forward to this. I'm gonna make myself some dinner because I'm hungry and some coffee. Oh, wow. I don't know, guys. What an absolutely amazing adventure this has been so far. I don't know if I could put it into a word. Amazing, it just doesn't do it. But anyhow, the trail from where I came, beautiful, rugged, challenging. Yeah. So apparently we are now in for some rain. Yeah, rain. That's okay. We've had 4 wonderful days. Well, 4 days that have been a little too hot, although it's cooling down a lot now. On a night at these elevations with the breeze, it gets really cold. Tonight I'll be wearing a top. I won't need long johns yet, my leggings, but I think I'll leave a t-shirt on, or maybe my Arc'teryx, or maybe my t-shirt should be fine. With my sleeping bag and my liner and so on. We'll see. Anyhow, I am going to make my dinner. This will be the end of day 4. I am a total of around 68 miles into my hike, through hike of the Colorado Trail. I know it's windy up here, and I hope that's not affecting the video too much. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye. Good morning, everybody. Well, welcome to day 5. Wow, the Colorado Trail does not cease to amaze. My camp last night, absolutely beautiful, beautiful. This morning, first light, gorgeous. Today starts to get very real. Today we push over the Kenosha Pass. Altitude's above 12,000. A lot of climbing today, so it's going to be a challenge. Right now, we're pushing towards 11,000 feet. Noticing my breathing maybe. I'm pretty much on the flat here right now with labored breathing. Oh, beautiful little meadow here. Take a little look. The trail behind me. The trail ahead of me. Hope it's not too dark to see. Colorado Trail. Confidence marker. Oh yeah. A lot of dead brush, trees. Welcome to my day number 5. Wow. So at this point, I'm around 70 miles into the trail. So I guess about still 430 to go. Yeah, today is going to be all about elevation gain. We train for this, but not at these altitudes. I have nowhere in Ontario where I can train at these altitudes. But we train. You know that. We've talked about how to prepare for a through hike. Some gym time, lightweight repetition, cardio, bike, steppers, maybe some jogging, a lot of just flat straight walks at a high cadence. If you're into biking, some mountain biking, but I do a lot of biking. My daughter's year and a half ago, I'm just babbling now, by the way, but I'm going to keep babbling for a moment anyhow. So my daughters, a year and a half ago, they got together and they bought me an amazing mountain bike. But I use it on the road. It's great, great, great training. Lay down 50 or 100 kilometer rides. Great for the hips, for this old timer. Really helps when I'm out hiking, that's for sure. And also training for hiking, just, oh, there was a sign there. What did it say? Boundary, stock, driveway, signs, face, trail. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that means, but okay. Anyhow, yeah. So the bottom line is, there's nothing like preparing, training the best you can, within reason, for your through hike. Something I forgot to mention, just recently, and I'm just showing you the trail ahead of me while I'm chit-chatting here and doing a little bit more of my good morning babbling, but just recently I completed the Oak Ridges Trail in Ontario, 270 kilometers. Hope you've seen those videos on that series. If not, you better check those out right now. But anyhow, one thing I wanted to mention about that trail, if you're looking for your first through hike adventure, but you're just not sure, you want to do a through hike, but you don't want to do the PCT or any of the crown trails or be up here at 12,000-13,000 feet, I highly recommend the Oak Ridges. It's a perfect trail for that very first through hike. There's a few little challenging areas, but nothing too arduous. 270 kilometers, it's not too far. And you know what? It's a great trail to kind of, you know, just kind of get your feet wet as far as through hiking is concerned. So I highly recommend the Oak Ridges for a person's kind of first through hike attempt. I really do. Anyhow, okay, enough babbling this morning. Once again, Jasper here, good morning, day 5. Hey, let's see what adventures we get into today. I'll be happy if I get through the day. We're going to be pushing, well, I think we're going above 12. I'm not sure if we hit 13 today, but I do know we go above 12,000 today. Okay. Let's keep going down this trail. Often, I refer to myself as being blessed. I have been blessed with so many wonderful things in life. I have 2 absolutely wonderful daughters. I've got a whole bunch of healthy and happy grandchildren. Well, if a person needs more proof than that Jasper is blessed, just take a look at this trail today. Am I blessed or am I blessed? Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. If you're wondering what that white stuff is at the top of those mountains, well, that is snow. My goodness, it's so beautiful. Clouds building heavily, fast. Right now, we're pushing towards 11,000 feet of elevation. And we've still got a long way to go to cross the Georgia Pass. And that's what we're crossing today. So we've still got about 3.7 miles to the summit of the actual Georgia Pass and the ridge line, and still another, well over 1,000 feet, because at the summit we're going to be at 12,000 feet. So we've still got one heck of a lot of work ahead of us. However, I just stopped and had ramen noodles with instant potato and a coffee. And for my lunch, it's around noon, maybe 12:15, 12:30, somewhere in there. I'd really like to get as far over this mountain as I could before the rain starts, but I know I'm going to get, I'm probably going to get caught in exposed areas further higher up, but I'm hoping not to get caught in exposed areas. Forest. Deep in this forest right now. The trail ahead of me. Interesting. Now, I'm told all along this trail, and especially in the area I'm at now, it's a high population of black bear. I have seen no sign, though, of black bear yet. Unlike on the Bruce Trail, in the peninsula section, I would see several times bear scat along the trail, and bears. I saw bears on my last year's 2020's yo-yo of the Bruce Trail. But I've seen no sign at all along the Colorado Trail as of yet. Now, yesterday morning, I saw significant signs of moose. Lots and lots of moose dropping along the side of a river, right on the trail and around the trail. I haven't seen any moose. I've seen rabbits. I've seen one prairie dog. I've seen a couple of squirrels. And a woodpecker today. And that is it. No mountain lions. No bears. No rattlesnakes. Oh well. Maybe it's better that way. Anyhow, I'm going to keep pushing to get over this Georgia Pass, and before that, or as much of it as I can before the rain comes. My camp for tonight is at the other side of Georgia Pass. The going is quite slow on these climbs. Right now, we're in the easier going little bit, so I thought I'd be able to get some recording done. But the climbs have been quite challenging most of the day, and again, now approaching 11,000 feet. Much, much, much harder to breathe when you're working. Anyhow, let's keep going, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you for joining me today, by the way. Thank you. 1.4 miles to go to reach the ridge and the summit, to cross over and start the descent on the other side. We are getting thunder now. I've put on my Frog Togs rain jacket and also my trusty trail name Jasper cap. Clouds, thunder rumbling in the distance, lightning in the distance. We talked a little bit about this yesterday. There's some thunder. Decision making. The last place you want to be in a thunderstorm is the summit. of Georgia Pass, or any other pass, come to think of it. But here we are. Decision making. Is that decision making gone wrong? Well, not necessarily. My goodness, take a look at that. Just take a look. Wow. Not beautiful. Is that not beautiful? My goodness gracious. Wow. Trail ahead of me. You'll notice the trees are now thinning out. Getting smaller and thinning out. Rapidly reaching the tree line. Right now we're at about 11,800 feet. Little bits to go to just get over that 12,000, which is where we're going to be at the bridge. Wow. Whew. Hard to breathe. For a sea level kind of dwelling individual like myself, that is. For you folks that are used to the altitude or the elevation, I guess it's fine. Okay, let's keep going. We have reached the top of Georgia Pass. Something over 12,000 feet. I'm just not sure how much. 100 or 200 feet over. More snow just tucked up there. The US Rocky Mountains. Whew. For a while there, well, it's not over yet. We've got to get back down the other side, but there's trees ahead of me, which means with a little bit of luck, I won't be the highest thing on top of this mountain. Thunderstorms, well, I don't need to tell you. Take a look-see. Oh yeah. Anyhow, everything's going great. Got to be at the top of this pass and descending. My water sources are going to come up ahead. My available camp areas will come up ahead. So I don't know what time it is now. Maybe it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know, but yeah, definitely heading back into the tree line, and that's a good place to be when you've got thunder and lightning. The thunder's not so bad, but the lightning, well, that could really screw up my day, and it would be a big shame to get my ass struck by lightning just 1 year away from collecting my full old age security pension. Yeah, that would really suck. Wow, just take a look at this though. That's beautiful. This is so beautiful. Oh my God, I am so blessed to be here. Right here, the marker for the Colorado Trail is actually missing, but this is the Colorado Trail, and we join up with the CDT, the Continental Divide Trail. Wow. So for the best of my understanding, for the next 300 miles, both the Colorado Trail and the Continental Divide Trail share the same trail. They become one in the same. So not only are we through hiking the Colorado Trail, but we're also section hiking the Continental Divide Trail. Golly, ha, 2 trails at one time. Well, maybe that's not that special, but I just thought it was interesting. Anyhow, look, it's strange. Sky's brightening over there. And unfortunately, the way I'm going, it's getting grayer and grayer, and the thunder's getting louder and louder. So I'm just heading now to my next available camp area with water. Whether it be 100 yards or 2 miles, whatever, that is where I am headed to. And I will be calling that at the end of day, oh gosh, is this 5? The end of day, oh my, I just dropped my, look at this. I just dropped that off my belt. In there is my maps and my phone. Good day. We got somebody out in a Jeep doing a little four-wheeling today. Wow, I just dropped this. The strap broke clean off. In there is my phone, which is a lifeline. Not only is it my communication, but it's also my GoodUX app for my navigation and maps, and it broke. Absolutely terrible. So I am going to have to come up with another way of resecuring this, or come up with another method of carrying those items. But I am so glad that I noticed it come loose from my hip belt. Okay, that could have been a total disaster, but it was not. Okay, just take another look before we sit down for a moment. Okay, and then just like that, the sun is shining. Still a lot of gray up there, but blue sky. I have not heard the rumbling of thunder or the strikes of lightning for quite a while now. 30-40 minutes. The sun came out. I guess that was the traditional Rocky Mountain afternoon thunderstorms that rolled through. Hey, so a little bit of an update. The camp I'm heading to was a little further from the summit of the Georgia Pass than I thought. I thought it was 1.6 miles, but it was something like 3.2 or 3.6 miles or something. So I've got a couple of miles to go down trail yet before I hit camp. There's going to be water there. 2 other through hikers just passed me while I was taking a break, and I know that they're both going there because they mentioned that they were. So there's going to be other people, other hikers, through hikers, and at the camp, which there has been every night. There's quite a few people through hiking this trail, and every night since I started, this will be night number 5. There's been other campers at the campsites. Unlike, say, doing the Bruce, I'm always the only one there because there is no campsite, so you just pick a spot and camp. Anyhow, okay, let's take a little look at this trail because it's pretty, and there's some sunlight, some color. We're back in the forest, tall trees again, way below tree line. Yeah, just fine. So it turned out to be a very positive day, and once I get there, it will be something like a 22.3 mile day. I don't know, 35 kilometers, something like that maybe. So it's a pretty good day, solid day. There's a little area in there, be a nice little camp spot right there. But I need water, and at the campsite I'm going to, or the camp spot I'm going to, there is water, and I do need that, so I don't have enough for the evening, for dinner and so on and so on and so on. So yeah, little update. Day 5 is progressing very, very well, slowly winding down. see one of the through hikers ahead of me. That's David, and this is his first attempt of any trail through hike. Total newbie, and he's doing just fine. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get at it, get to camp. I'll talk to you when we get to camp. Bye-bye for now. Well, it could rain again at any moment. Camp. Camp for the night. Right there. Take a look. Oh yeah. We have a dinner table. Oh, we do. Nice camp. This camp's got lots and lots and lots of spots for lots of hikers. You probably put 50 tents through here. Lots and lots and lots of space. And what makes it just super special, it's got a beautiful babbling brook. Two things. It's a wet camp. Nice, beautiful water. And you get to listen to that babbling brook all night long. Right there. Perfect, perfect location. So I wanted to kind of sign off. It's probably around 6 o'clock now, but I wanted to sign off before the rain starts. I'm sure it is going to rain. Hey, day 5 comes to an end. And it was, what did I say it was? 22.8 miles today. That's a lot. That's a lot for me. Especially that climb over the Georgia Pass. Whew, in the thunderstorm. Anyhow, thank you for joining me. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm going to have my food, have my coffee, relax, do my notes, look at the map for tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we're going to be camping just outside Breckenridge, or close to Breckenridge. The next morning, we'll finish off. Sunday morning, we'll finish off whatever we have to do. And Sunday, we take a Nero, and Monday, we take a 0. I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Good night. Snuggled in my bunk. It's about 8 o'clock. Had my supper. And it's raining. Oh well. It's kind of nice sometimes just to lay here and listen to the rain on the tent. I just hope it's not raining in the morning. I hate packing up in the rain. Oh well. Okay. Night night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Something like that. Good night.